going on, YouTube? This is Ryan with South Jersey Yak Fishing. I hope everybody had a good Thanksgiving. Today's target is Tog. It's Black Friday. I got green crabs and sand fleas with me. I'm going to start out at the bridge, and if I can't find fish there, I'm going to venture out to the jetty. Stay tuned to see how I did. Hi there, and once again, thanks for tuning in to South Jersey Yak Fishing. This footage was shot over 2 days. The dates were November 24th and November 26th of 2023. Thanksgiving weekend, in fact. Both times it was a morning session. I fished around one low tide and one high tide separately. And if you didn't already figure it out by the title, well, I have combined footage from two separate trips because the bite has been getting quite slow around the bridges and jetties that I fish. So unfortunately, that tends to happen with the Tog as winter starts to settle in, and I think it's because there's really no longer any competition since a lot of the competing fish have moved out to deeper waters at this point. And so for this reason, the Tog generally aren't as aggressive when they feed, which makes it really hard to feel the bite. So for that reason, you're probably going to see me moving my jig around a lot, because that's how I catch fish that I don't feel. But yeah, let's get on to the fishing. Oh, there's one. He was just sitting on it. Feels pretty decent too, man. That's gonna be a keeper. Without a doubt, man. First fish, a keeper. Can't beat that. It's a really nice size keeper. All right, man. Oh, crap. All right, man. This is pretty awesome. I actually got my keeper on the first drop. First bait, first fish, keeper. I don't know what he measures exactly. 15.5 maybe. Let's see. Yeah, 15.5. Not too bad. So, weed him out and keep fishing. All right, so I just had my first keeper of the day. It was 15.5 inches, and I didn't even feel him. And I went to lift up my jig like I usually do when the bite's slow, and he was sitting on it. So, but that's nice to just drop my first bait, first hit, first fish, keeper. That doesn't usually happen that way. Okay, so usually when a trip starts out with the first drop, first fish, being a keeper like that, I get really excited because I'm thinking it's going to be a great bite all day. But the funny thing was, it was kind of dead after that. I mean, I didn't have so much as even a scratch. So I decided it was time to make a move. All right, to the jetty I go. Is that just my imagination? Is that just the current playing games with me? Yeah, that is not my imagination. Decent sized tog, right? Target species. Probably not big enough. No, he's not. All right. And the mud you see there is from launching at low tide. I can't seem to get it off the bottom of my shoes unless I'm painting my deck with it. What a mess. So for the record, it's about 13 and change. But it's good to see one. Bye-bye. Another 13-incher or so. Healthy looking fish. Going back. Some tugs. Had it in his mouth. I didn't know he picked it up. Still too small. Still too small. Measurement just out of curiosity. He's 14. Immediately I'm getting hit. No reason to go anywhere else, man. Not when this is happening. I missed him. Too slow that time. I mean, I can still catch a fish with that, right? You can catch a fish with that? Let's see. Huh, nobody's hitting that. Oh, maybe they are. Wow. He had it in his mouth, I didn't even know it. It's a decent fish. I didn't even feel him. That's awesome. Like, surprise. Not a bad fish. Still too small. Bye-bye. And believe it or not, that's the last fish of this particular day. It really was that bad. Now, on with day 2. What's going on, YouTube? This is Ryan with South Jersey Yak Fishing. It's Sunday. I believe it's November 26th, and man, it's cold. It's early in the morning. Temperature gauge on the truck's reading about 36 degrees, and I'm well prepared. I got several layers on. I got my dry suit. And I'm gonna brave the cold weather and see if I can't get me a tog. The bag limit is 5 fish. The fishing for the tog has slowed down for me over the past couple of weeks. Before it was on fire, I was confident I could get a 5 fish bag limit, and now it seems like a lot of them are moving out. So I'm hoping today's gonna be better. Stick around and see how I do. Okay, one thing to note is the actual tide. You can see that the water is nearly covering the pilings below the bridge. Yeah, it's a super full moon tide, and when this tide starts to move out, it's really gonna rip, almost like fishing in a river. It's almost too much for this little engine to handle, which you'll see later on in the video. There we go. I don't even feel him. Ooh, it's a decent fish too. Well, look at this. Oh, he's gonna be short, I think. That's a shame. It's a fat fish, though. He's gonna be close. Do a measurement just to be sure. I think he's gonna end up being just short. It's deceiving when they're fat like that. Yeah, it's a shame. It's a heartbreaker right there. It's like 14 3/4. All right. First fish, I didn't even feel him. All right, so creeping the bait out away from the piling, found the fish. Simple repositioning, just a couple of feet. That's all it was. Messing with it. All right, Togger waking up, man. This one's not going to keep. He's probably 13 inches from feel. But hey, at least I'm seeing fish, because that was my main concern, is not seeing fish. Oh, take it, bud. Take it, buddy. Just nipping at it. A little more interested. Somebody take it. Yep, he's small. That's why it feels the way it feels. They're tiny. Tiny fish. Which means the big ones probably are not out right now. Anytime I'm getting these small fish, usually not any big ones around. Change out my bait. Oh, there we go. Nice. So that paid off.
the bike gonna turn on now? It'd be nice if it did. Now that I'm frozen.
Yeah, well, unfortunately the bike never really turned on per se, and at this point the current's starting to rip so hard that it's, yeah, just like I said earlier, fishing in a river.
Wow, I have this on full power, and I cannot get up next to this piling. The current is ripping so bad right now. I mean, really? I can't fish this piling because I can't get up to it. The current's too strong. It's crazy, man. Crazy. Alright, let's try that. See if that does the trick.
Tell me that's the same fish I've been catching over here on this piling. It's not. It's close to the same color, but... And this brings us to the end of the video. Hey, if you enjoyed this video, hit that like button. And if you would like to see more videos like this in the future, hit that notification bell. And please consider supporting me by subscribing to my channel. Thanks for watching.